Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Pipin Suryani. I am from and my partner is Toto and Tiara. Now I will explain to you about the passive. 1. Definition: the passive. The passive is a form of the sentence in which the subject of the sentence receives action, not taking action. Next, you can see difference between active sentence and the passive. Note: active sentence that can be transformed into passive sentence in the form active sentence containing transitive verbs such as make, bring, buy, write, and so on. Next, term the passive. There are several conditions that must be fulfilled. The form the passive. Sentence must have object or objects asked by question words. Subject in active sentence become object in passive sentence and or vice versa. The passive must use the third form of verbs. The passive form follow their tense form. The basic form of a passive sentence is be plus verb 3 or past participle. Next, formula the passive. The passive is formed from auxiliary verb and past participle. Verb 3. The auxiliary verb used in the passive can be primary auxiliary verb be, is, am, are, was, were. A combination of two primary auxiliary verbs. A combination of primary auxiliary verb and modal auxiliary verb. Will be, will have been. Next, past participle used in the form of transitive verb. Past participle is obtained by adding ed, an, t, or na to the base form in the form of regular verb. Add the base form in the form of irregular verbs. The past participle is not consistent. Next, changing the active to the passive. We know is the active formula is subject plus action verb plus object, and the formula passive sentence is subject plus auxiliary verbs plus past participle plus by. Next, the passive formula of various tense. You can see it for yourself and see the difference between active and passive. Next, use the passive. The passive can be used when the perpetrators of the action and unknown, obvious, or predictable, or refer to the people in the general. Example: all cookies have been eaten. Next, want to put emphasis of the object. Example: the road is being repaired. Next, the passive are often used in formal text. Example: our planet is wrapped in a mass of gases. Next, the form the passive. The passive with infinitive. Example, you have to be tested on your English grammar. She wants to be invited to the party. You may be disappointed. The passive with Sharon. I remember being told to drive. Most film stars had being interviewed. The children are excited to be taken to the zoo. Used to be born. Example, I was born in 2000. Where were you born? That was the explanation of the passive materials from me and our group. Thank you for your attention and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.